So, Sayla, would you like to share the dream you had last night?
I remember that I had a dream about, I don't know what it was fully about, but the beginning of the dream, we were traveling to a building. For some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason we were going there, maybe because of a meeting. And then we went there, and then I looked out the window, and then an earthquake happened, and then some I think mushroom clouds appeared, and I said maybe those are bombs, and someone else looked out the window with me, and then they saw that too, and then I saw another one and another one of those mushroom clouds. One of them looked like one of those small bombs, but two of them looked like one of those big nuclear bombs or something that make huge mushroom clouds.
How were you able to see them? Were you far away or up close, or how were you able to see the little bombs and then the large mushroom cloud?
I think I was far away, but in the dream, the little mushroom cloud, I think it was actually huge, but it just appeared small, far away. But those other ones seemed huge, far away. And then, after I saw those bombs, I saw another one that looked mostly like a bomb too. But then I realized it wasn't fading away or doing anything. And I realized the movement of it seemed like a tsunami, like a huge tsunami that was coming towards us at a huge speed rate or something. And then I realized we gotta get out of here really fast. So I ran outside and then tried to look for some stranger's car to hop in and drive off with, because I'm not like one of those people who steal stuff.
You don't do that in real life.
Yeah, but it's actually just kind of fun in my dreams because you get different cars and for special reasons, and for some reason your car might disappear, so you might need someone else's. So I went in the car, and then I just saw someone purposely go into the car that I was going in, and they were just going to sit in the car and not do anything. So I thought, I'm not going to wait here and waste some time. So I opened the door of the car and then tossed the person out, and then I went in there and then closed the door, put it on my seatbelt, and then I drove off. And I made it. Like the tsunami didn't get me or anything. And that person was fine. And another part of the dream, I remember it wasn't a part of a tsunami dream, but I think we were living in the forest or some woods or something. And we were covered in leaves and mud, and we were building a house made out of little sticks and stuff. And it looked kind of like a tent a little bit. I think kind of like it kind of looked like a tent that I think the Native Americans used to have. Where there's a hole in the top and stuff. And I remember there is this black truck with high-tech technology on it, and there are people on there with I think sunglasses, and black suits and stuff, like spies a little bit. And for some reason, they got a huge camera that was very high-tech and stuff. And they were looking for us. But I don't know why they were looking for us, but they were looking for us. And then I think I said, or someone else said, to stay still. And then we stood still, and then they went past us. And they thought we were some type of ancient artifact, so they kept on moving on. The reason why is because we were covered in mud and leaves. And they had all this high-tech technology with them, but they weren't using it. So that's another reason why they just moved on.
So it's as if God supernaturally protected us from them spotting us?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the camera was recording, but the camera thought we weren't like one of those ancient artifacts and stuff, because in the camera I think I moved a little bit, or someone moved a little bit. I think it was me who moved, but they didn't do anything about it. And that was the end of that dream.
So God supernaturally protected, like he did with Peter, where Peter and the angel were moving past guards and they didn't see Peter walking past them. So I just want to ask the question, in the first dream you had with the mushroom clouds, were you near any ocean? Were you in a city? What type of city? Do you know the name of the state? Do you know any names? Do you recognize how people looked? What kind of cars they were driving? Anything that could help point to a location? Buildings, skyscrapers, just houses. Where do you think you were at?
I think in Texas is because it kind of seemed familiar to there. And the people over there look kind of similar to people over here in Texas, you know? And it wasn't nearby an ocean or anything. And there is a park nearby.
A park.
Yeah, with trees and stuff that leads to a forest. And that's where we lived in the dream. In the second part of the dream.
Okay. One moment. Okay, so you said that it's similar to what you see in Texas. So, are you talking about the buildings in Dallas? Do you remember in Dallas, some of the buildings that we saw there?
I remember, but it didn't look like those buildings. It looked like, I think, about 5 stories, but no skyscrapers.
Okay, no tall buildings, but just maybe 5-story.
But I knew it was in Texas.
Do you know exactly where in Texas?
No, I don't know exactly where.
Okay. Did you recognize any street names?
No, there's no street names.
Did you see just open field like park, or did you see any stores or any
I didn't
streets?
see any stores, but it was around fall time in the dream. It's because the trees were orange. They had orange leaves.
Okay. And you said the men, this is the second dream. The men who were trying to find us, you said that they had light colored skin.
Yeah.
They were Caucasian. Okay.
And what?
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
and they had suits and glasses.
Suits and glasses.
With bow ties.
With bow ties. Okay.
Wait, I don't think it's bow ties. I think it's a necktie.
Oh, necktie. Okay. Okay. The bombs. Were there a lot of buildings in a city that were that had mushroom clouds? Were they buildings, or was it a whole region? Do you know what I mean by region? Was
No.
it a like an area, a whole area, or was it just one building?
The whole area.
Oh, the whole area.
Like the
Okay.
bombs went from, like, they got scattered everywhere. Like they exploded over there, they exploded over here, they exploded over like
all
way
over
back
the
there or
place?
something, for example.
So in random places, they
Yeah.
were exploding in random places.
Uh-huh.
And then few or two you saw were huge explosions, a huge mushroom cloud.
Yeah.
And it was all in one city? Or did you see one city and then you saw another city?
All in one city.
All in one city. Okay, how big was the mushroom cloud?
Big enough for I think when you circle your hand into like a circle shape,
And you shape it into a
and
circle?
yeah, it's like that big.
Okay, and you're talking about if you were looking at a map?
If you're looking very far away,
Oh, far away.
not on a map,
Okay.
but very far away.
Okay. Do you know how far away? Was
I
it-
think far enough for the nuclear stuff to not hit you, or like for the shock waves to not get you or something.
Okay. I wonder how far that could be. I have to research if that's how many miles, hundreds of miles that could be. Were you in a mountain viewing it, or just on the ground?
On the ground.
Okay, and was it an open field for you to be able to see all those buildings?
Open field.
Okay, and did you see any helicopters? Did you see
No.
any? No. Did you see anything from the sky that caused it to?
No.
No. How did it blow up
I don't know. The bombs just appeared out of nowhere.
out of nowhere?
Yeah, I didn't see any airplanes or anything.
Okay. That reminds me of there's a channel called Prophecy with Stan, and also another channel called No Jesus, No Peace, and they're talking about suitcase nukes, like nukes that are in suitcases. So I'm just wondering if maybe that could be what they were seeing. Or what you could have saw in your dream. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
It was sunny. It wasn't cloudy.
Okay, it was sunny.
And I think it happened around the afternoon or something.
In the afternoon. Were there any parades? Were there any events, sporting events?
No, there were no events.
Okay. Okay. Because I know, I think Texas, they're doing a lot of maintenance on the road, because I think there's supposed to be a huge event coming here, and I forgot what it was. So
I think it was
World Cup, or
yeah, I think it was a
soccer?
World Cup.
Some kind of World Cup. Did that happen before World Cup? After World Cup?
I don't really know.
Shown. Okay. Okay.
But all I knew was that the road It was like new, like there was no cracks in it, like they just finished it, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was during or after is because if it was before, then that means I think they would still be constructing on it.
They'll still be working on
Yeah.
the road, doing construction on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't necessarily mean that the World Cup happens. It could just mean that they finish working on the streets.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. And then how old were you in the dream? Right now, you're about 12. In the dream, were you the same age? Were you a little older?
I think I was the same size as right now.
Okay.
So I don't really know what age, but I think I was 12 is because I was the same size in the dream as right now.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything else that you want to add? And by the way, you could be 12 in the dream, but it doesn't necessarily mean 12 in real life. It could be maybe
13
13.
or 14.
Yeah, but
Depends.
did it seem like it was something that would happen soon?
I don't really know.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything else you want to add?
That dream and a different dream that you said earlier, I think it's the same except with a different perspective on it, like different areas. And I think the sun was setting, but it was afternoon, like it was setting and stuff.
Yeah. From a different area?
In both of the dreams, the sun was kind of setting enough for you to see a pinkish haze, like a pinkish haze, and then blue, and then that's all. Like a sunrise a little bit, except the red is replaced by pink.
Okay, so you're talking about like the sunrise we see today, but in your dream the sun was setting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the sun was setting, or wait, the sun was setting, but it was setting, but it wasn't like one of those late things where it's very late for the sun to set. Like, I mean, like you don't see any red or orange or anything when the sun sets.
So you're saying that it was not evening.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think of any other questions.
I think that's all.
Okay, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Oh, one more thing. Sorry. What color were the people's skin in the dream with the bomb? The buildings. Were you able to see skin color?
Yeah, all of them were light skinned, but some of the people in there, some of them had like dark hair, some of them had blonde hair, and some of them maybe had gray hair or something, but none of them were dark skinned or anything.
Okay, so they were Caucasian.
Yeah.
Okay, because in Dallas there's a lot of black people. So then it can't be Dallas that you saw in the dream.
Yeah, and also it's because Dallas has skyscrapers, and in the dream it didn't have any skyscrapers.
You mean tall buildings?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're skyscrapers. I think they're just very tall buildings. I have to check. Okay. So, thank you for sharing. Okay, goodbye.